Happy Friday, Ranger Nation. Friday is a brand new Ranger Weekend review. This is episode 21. We have Lacey Wars stuff that's coming out. Super Ninja Steel is right around the corner. Get caught up. We have more episode descriptions for those. Lacey Wars, we just got some brand new comic covers that are coming out for Shattered Grid. Definitely want to see that. And yeah, just more Rangers. Plus, I feature a brand new segment on this episode. I'm going to call it the Fan Corner. Maybe still working on the title. But I'm going to be featuring some things from the fans. So keep an eye on that. That'll be at the end. So let's just get kicked into it. Because the Ranger Weekend review starts... Wait, I'm not sick anymore. So, sweet. Starts right now. Thanks so much for joining. My name is Liz. Welcome to the Ranger Weekend Review. If you want to catch up on any previous reviews or any other previous weeks, which is the same thing, check out the playlist and you can get all caught up. This is episode 21, so 20 episodes worth of a lot of Ranger news. You'll be more caught up than maybe people who run the show sometimes. We can't start there. I have one little tidbit. If I'm including this part in it, something is missing at the end of this video. That is Toku news. Probably wondering what Toku News is. Toku News is going to be separated into its own separate video. It's just starting to run really long, and I want to spend more time on it, but I don't want to take away anything from Ranger News. So guys, this is going to be the split. This is going to be the split. We're going to have a Ranger Weekend review, and then the other show in review. I'm working on the title. I'm working on it, but I'm not sure if it's going to come out later today or on Saturday, but keep an eye out for it, and you're going to have all of your Toku news. Maybe it'll be a little longer. So much Sleeping Ranger versus Power Ranger stuff, guys. But now I guess, let's just get to it. Let's just talk about some Super Ninja Steel. We have, not this Saturday, but next Saturday is the first episode of Super Ninja Steel, and it's going to be called Echoes of Evil. Madame Odius is coming back, which makes me wonder back. Madame Odius returns to Earth to track down the Ninja Nexus Prism. I don't know where she went. I guess maybe she got blasted off the planet whenever the ship exploded. Who knows? But she's back and she's going to have some friends, and we're going to figure out where all of these characters hopefully are coming from, who survived. It's going to be great, and it's happening on the 27th, so be there. I will hopefully be live tweeting, and I hopefully see you on there as well. We did get news for the episode 2 description. That is going to be Moment of Truth. Uh-oh, Calvin forgets their anniversary. But it's going to be a Calvin-focused episode to kind of get things kicked off. I would like to see more. I would like to see him get an episode other than like Ace in the Race, where he's kind of like, he's going to get caught up in a web of lies, more or less, spinning web of lies to cover up his mistakes. Calvin, don't forget your anniversary, dude. Put it in your phone. It's calendars. It's fine. You can do this. It's the 21st century. I can say that we're looking forward to the next trademark for the next show that they're going to be doing. It's just inching closer and closer. Any day we're going to be getting it, but thanks to Ranger Board right up here, links below, we could be getting it as early as this Saturday. See, and I'm going to put their name right here. I'm sorry that I forgot to write it down, but they did put down that the first trademark reveal we got for Megaforce, 8th of October, it was a Saturday. Dino Charge, 8th of February, it was a Saturday. Ninja Steel, 9th of January, it was a Saturday. There is kind of a correlation that all of them have came out on a Saturday, and they've all came out on a Saturday before the next show has started. So Dino Charge was found out basically 7 days before the Super Megaforce premiere. Ninja Steel was found out days before the Dino Supercharge premiere. So we could be seeing it on Saturday. It's a complete guess. I mean, there's some numbers behind it. Of course, it'd be fun if we got it, but don't hold your breath, because if you're dead, then I would feel bad, and that would be one less viewer. And believe me, if you've paid any attention to the stuff that's going on with YouTube right now, you need every viewer you can get. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. Ding! Thanks. Oh, okay, so enough about the actual TV show, because I already said that part before. Let's look. This started with, and I feel like I should have a banner that just says TokuChris. This started with TokuChris audio. The actual article itself, I'm gonna kind of mention this from Henshin Justice, but Chris found some stuff on, I believe it was Glassdoor. It is he basically went to a website where people who used to work or currently work for companies can post honest, anonymous reviews. So if you were, let's say, wanting to go to work for Saban brands, or maybe you had an interview with them and you wanted to find out a little bit more about them, you could hear reviews and feedback, pros and cons from people who actually worked there. The ones for Bandai of America and Saban brands aren't exactly great that he found. Now, full disclosure, I was sick this week. I did not get to do nearly as much prep as I liked. I didn't get to see how many of them actually have really great reviews, but from other people who are starting to look, it doesn't look really great. Can you say it was a surprise? I don't know. I've heard, you kind of hear things through the grapevine that things might not be going very well. You wish the best on them, but they need new blood. They need new blood. They should take mine. Right there. No, don't do that. Seriously, nurses have a hard time. Don't. Needles. Not a needles fan. Not a needles fan. Next. What do we have? We have movie news to talk about. Okay. Very brief movie news. Thanks to Power Rangers Now is where I saw this one. Concept artist Andrew Baker posted some rejected Power Ranger movie Rita Repulsa. Designs look kind of neat. You can see maybe some other directions they're wanting to go. Check out the links below and they will get you taken care of if you would like to see more of those pictures, because there's more of them. Let's just move on to comic news, because it's a lot. It's a lot. So to start off, issue number 23 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out this week. Now, I saw a spoiler, of course, for the end of it, and I'm not caught up yet. I actually stopped reading around issue 18, and I need to get caught back up. But at the end of issue 23, it seems like things are going to start rolling into Shattered Grid. So Shattered Grid starts at episode 25. It's the giant Ranger teams are getting together for this event. If you were interested in it at all, I would recommend probably starting to pick up issue 23 if possible. Maybe just to help build into it. I mean, you don't have to. A comic book's a comic book. You can pick up a series whenever you want, but I'm going to make sure I start getting caught up, because I really, really don't want to miss out on it. Because if you've been seeing these really cool covers that I've been showing, yay! I'm kind of dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded, and I want them to be in lots and lots of posters. The Red Ranger one, though, there's like 6 Mighty Morphin Reds. And maybe not like Mighty Morphin per se, but so we have original from the comics. We have from the Pink Ranger one, we have the Pink comics. We have the Century one. We have regular Armored Red. The 1969 version of the Red Ranger is also from the comics. And, well, there's Ninjetti, too, but that's not the exact suit. But then there's also Wild West. And there's a lot of Red Rangers. That's a lot of Red Rangers. Shattered Grid is going to be starting soon. Keep an eye out. You can start pre-ordering it if you would like at your comic book stores. At least I'm pretty sure you should be able to, because most you can. Also, I have been, this week, admittedly, so behind on any research. Personal note, my whole family, they got sick. My husband had the flu, my daughter had the flu, like ER trip with 105-degree fever. It was a really bad few days. Today is the first day I feel like kind of like myself again. So if this is a little off, kind of know why. And that's also why there was no Hyperforce video, which actually segues into Hyperforce, which is next. There was no Hyperforce video this week, because I had no strength. I couldn't even stay awake to watch it. I will eventually get to watch it, and I'll catch up so I can be caught up, and then pending anything else should happen, Hyperforce videos should resume as normal on Wednesday. Also, I didn't bring them in here, but I did have the Power Ranger movie Valentine's Day cards. I bought a box. I'm gonna just, I don't know, open them up, look at them, make cheesy Valentine's Day jokes and whatnot. That was gonna be Monday's video, which clearly didn't happen, so everything is getting pushed back. On to Hyperforce. Hyperforce I did not get to watch, but ratings were down. Okay, I think maybe I mentioned in my last video, ratings were kind of far down, and that wasn't very good. However, thankfully they did bump up a lot. A lot of people just kind of said, hey, come on, last week was bad, but usually the ratings, they said, I think they were about 1,700, and they were going 2,000 up to 2,500 at some point. I was laying in bed kind of delirious, somewhat following through on Twitter. I cannot wait until I actually get to watch the episode. If you can't watch the episode, you can still listen to it. You don't have to visually see what's going on. You use your imaginations. So play it, put it in the background. Every view counts, man. If it's a podcast download, if it's a YouTube view, if it's a live stream, everything counts, and they'd be super appreciative of it. And you can watch it earlier than YouTube if you are a subscriber. So for $4.99, you can be a subscriber to theirs, and all that jazz. Hashtag I'm not sponsored. Hashtag sponsor me. Twitch.tv/hyperrpg, and you will get all sorts caught up. Also, guest star Ali Ganino. Sorry if I said that wrong. She played Lady Guinevere. Lady Guinevere. They were in King Arthur times. There were dragons. From what I heard, it was a very, very great episode, so please check that out when you can. And I'm sorry I can't give you any more information about that. Also, if you want to get caught up in it, or maybe not caught up is the right word, if you want to learn more about what this show is and maybe learn how they play it or the system about it, but you weren't really sure where to start, Hassan just did a video, and I know I don't normally shout out on my own videos, watch other people's videos, but go watch this video. Go watch it. It is, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but it is a breakdown of, and this is all one shot part, it is a breakdown of all of the Hyperforce rules. What is it, basically? What is Hyperforce? If you're wondering, it's like 30 minutes long, and it'll tell you everything you need to know about Hyperforce. So go check that out. Link, of course, is in the description. Last bit about Hyperforce, because look, we had news. We had Hyperforce news. There's a Facebook group, an official Facebook group for Hyperforce fans that they started. I believe it's, you just have to like click to join, and then they'll approve you. It's to keep out bots and spammers and stuff. So yeah, it probably says closed group, but just request to join it. I think we're up to about 250 people or so. They only kind of put it on their Twitter, so I'm gonna let you guys know if you want to interact with more Hyperforce fans and get to know us. Go check out the Facebook group, because I haven't introduced myself yet, but I'm there. I promise. Nah. Alright, let's move on to the next thing, because I need to take a breath. Let's go on to Lacey Wars. 1 week ago, there was a Lacey Wars live stream that I unfortunately didn't get to watch because I was recording this show. I haven't got to fully watch all of it yet. From what I did get to watch, though, let me get you some of the notes that I took. In 2018, they were really looking for to focus on the core aspect of the game, and by that they said they want to looking at how the rules work, how assists work, get the fans feedback. They want to know what they can fine tune. Basically, they want to get to the point where they're going to be in more tournaments. They said they want to make sure that they're in tournaments, it is 100% skill, not a mechanical thing. How to take progressions, everything and add to it. How can wins and losses factor into someone's play, or how it gets boot. They're going to start taking a look at a lot of data. And basically do what they can to make it the best game mechanically also. Let's see, someone asked if they ever consider character trading, and they said no. Basically, it's where shards are for. Just donate some Zeo shards. That's kind of about all they have on that right now. Someone asked about Megazord direct battles, because right now you can do a direct match against someone in normal form. They said no, there are no plans right now for direct matches in Megazords. However, they said they're not against it. It's just simply not in the pipeline at this point, which is a cool thing. Like, I wish you could do direct Megazord battles, but I actually think that's a really good sign, guys, that they have so many things planned out in the future at this point that something like that, it's maybe just in the list of things that they're gonna pull from next. They did talk about, making new characters. It takes a while when to pick and making the molds and how much work it takes. They put out that stuff about Andros. It's not Andros. Sorry, anyway. It's Andros. They put out that stuff about his gameplay features and his footage, everything, the day two before, and it's still not final footage because they're constantly tweaking it to make sure it is as even, everything's worked exactly as planned. And did you guys get Andros? I did not get him yet. I admittedly haven't got to plan much at all this week. Thank you, Ranger Board group. I donated a few shards, so they didn't kick me out. Shout out, Ranger Board dudes! I don't know why I did that. That's... You know what? We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. They are working on a mashup system. Challenges, I think maybe like PvP with friendly rules. They've thought about that. Drop the challenge cap to help balance matches. They wanted to help make them more even. Yes, they are definitely going to have new Megazords. They said they can't say anything about a date yet. They do say they have more coming though, and it should be coming out this quarter. So definitely be on the look for them in the next month or two. Hopefully we will be getting a new Megazord. We did just have Megazord battles last weekend, so there shouldn't be anything coming up this weekend. Maybe look for the one after. Who knows? One thing, though, this is going to be the last thing I guess I kind of mentioned on the Legacy Wars, is that they mentioned there should be more Mega Warriors and Megazords. That makes me excited when I hear Mega Warriors, because we don't have a lot of warriors. Now, maybe if they mean warriors as in baddies or villains, that's one thing, because we have Goldar, and yeah, any monster of the week can definitely grow to be large and fight a Megazord, but the warrior one is cool. I'm thinking, you know, maybe Scorpina. That would be kind of cool. Cyclopsis would be awesome. Korag giant version. I mean, come on. Like, oh, alright, yeah, I can totally get behind that one, actually. There's a lot of fun stuff they could do with these characters, making them big and warriors, and I'm very excited to see where these are gonna go. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next one that's, I don't really probably have a title for this, but I'm just gonna call it the Fan Corner. And it was before where I was gonna talk about podcasts and things like that, which I still am gonna talk about. Again, if you guys have a podcast and I do not talk about it, if you guys do something Ranger related and I've never mentioned it on the show, please let me know. I love the fact that I'm getting this plethora of just Ranger knowledge tree, and I love it. It's like an illness, but I do love it. So I'm just going to start highlighting fans and things that they do. So the first part of it, yes, podcast. We, of course, had podcasts this week. The Grid had one come out, and I got to make sure I get this name right. Excuse me. Warlock Madonna is great. That's from Morphin Legacy's Grid podcast. And Ranger Command Power Hour had their bonus one out. Basically, I'm married to a Power Ranger super fan. I have not got to listen to it yet, but admittedly, guys, sorry, I do not listen to a lot of podcasts. It's just not my style. I'm definitely going to make an effort to listen to this one, because I know what it's like to be the person that... I want to hear what she has to say about being married to a Power Ranger super fan. And hey, guys, at Ranger Command Power Hour, if you ever need subjects... Yeah, I'm sure Keith would love to tell you all about what it's like being married to the person who does this while he watches our child every Thursday. But not just podcast, part of this fan corner is going to be, let's talk about an actual fan. Today, I'm going to highlight the first ever person in this segment, True. K-R-O-O-O. You may have seen this name. If you haven't seen this name, you've seen the work. True Kamen Rider O's has done amazing SH Figuarts work in the custom field. You gotta see some of this stuff. Figuarts stopped being made for Sentai, like Kyucher, maybe? I don't think TokuChris got any, guys. This is how long it's been. He does amazing work, and I feel bad. I think you're a guy, and I'm really sorry I didn't ask. I'm going to say he does amazing work, and he also does custom. So if there is a figure art of something that you would like, but it is not out there yet, Kiva, sorry, hit him up, and he might be able to make one for you using just parts of figure arts from before, and adding on parts from the figures, like those kind of figures that you would get pieces these together. Check him out on Twitter. Links are below. I realize that I'm kind of lucky that I get this platform, but I want to help share and give anybody who watches this maybe some eyes on other people in the fandom who do amazing things, but maybe just don't get seen by as many people as I would think. So I'm going to try to get them to you. Thank you for being my first appearance. Check out the links for more information, and I hope to do this every Friday. I want to highlight someone in the world of Ranger Nation. Maybe you do artwork, maybe you do a podcast, maybe you do a vlog, whatever it is. Over the course of the year, I hope to introduce you guys to at least 52 people in the Ranger community. Oh my God, we have 52 people. I don't know why I was worried for a second, but you're gonna meet all of us over the course of the year. This is derailing. Let's just move on. Alright guys, and now it's gonna be a little weird because normally I'd be running into Toku news and you guys are like, Liz, the very, very quick version of it though, for you guys who don't want to wait. There is more Lupin Ranger versus Patch Ranger stuff than I could shake a stick at. There is an album out for Q Ranger. If you like the music for it, build. I believe Crossy is going to be getting another upgrade, which is pretty cool. QQ Sentai Go 5 is going to be coming out. The cover for the DVD is out. Everything is on Amazon. Check out the links below. Pretty pictures and all that is where you will find them. For Lupin Ranger versus Patch Ranger, we got cast, we have the actors, we have ages, we have character bios, we have side characters, we have mecha. You can start getting your pre-orders in for Minipla, for the keychains. After, we are going to be getting actual mecha sets. I'm already going over way too much. We're going to cover all of that and more on the... It's not the Toku Weekend review, because we'll figure it out, and crap, I gotta record it in like 5 minutes. We'll figure it out soon. That's it for the Ranger Weekend review. I gotta get this going. It is super late already tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you are one of the many people who subscribed recently, thank you for joining me. Welcome to my wacky world of Power Rangers. This is how my brain processes things, and this is how you're gonna get them. Way more info than maybe you want, but nothing less than, I don't know, crap commentary and probably a beer. My name is Ranger Liz. Have a fantastic weekend, guys, and I will see you at the next video. Bye.